Oh boy. Listen, I don't know whether or not I should resist the urge to make the easy jabs with this story and this headline. I feel like I'm above it, but I don't know if I'm really above it. Kentucky Republican pushes bill to make sex with first cousin not legally incest. First cousin isn't blood related, right? Are first cousins blood related, or are they blood related? I don't know. I don't really have a lot of extended family, so I'm not really familiar with it. They are? Or they are blood related? First cousins are? Yes, blood related? Oh. Okay, so it's a full-on Kentucky moment, huh? They are blood related? First cousin is your actual blood related cousin. It's your aunt / uncle's son / daughter. Oh. That's a pretty yikes. That's quite yikes. Yeah, I guess we'll read the article here, guys, because Kentucky's wiling out, I suppose. Kentucky Republican pushes bill to make sex with first cousin not incest. A Kentucky Republican has introduced legislation that would amend the state's law so a person who had sex with their first cousin would no longer be criminally liable for incest. House Bill 269, nice, which State Representative Nick Wilson sponsored, was introduced on January 16th to the House Committee on Committees. What? To the House Committee on Committees. Interesting. According to the Kentucky General Assembly website, it would strike, quote, first cousin from the list of familial relationships, defined as unlawful incest in the state. The amendment would also reduce the designation of incest by contact to a Class D felony for some cases, quote, unless it is committed with a person who is less than 12 years of age. Ah, yes, you know, if we're going to put an age cutoff for when we should consider it a serious crime, 12 sounds about right. You know, 13, not a big deal, but 12, no, 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 no. Okay, I see what you're doing here. In which case it is Class C. What? It's 2024 and the internet exists, and this Kentucky Republican just presented this bill shamelessly, proudly even. Dude, I am so glad I don't live in the South anymore. House Bill 269, nice, which State Representative Nick Wilson sponsored, was introduced on January 16th to the House Committee on Committees. According to the... oh, wait, I already read that. Sorry, my bad. I'm very cringe. I'm very bad at this. Editor, cut that last bit out. Wilson, then a 27-year-old public defender, first shot to prominence when he won the 37th season of the CBS reality TV show Survivor in 2018. He got big off of a reality show. Who could have guessed it? David vs. Goliath, before returning to the 40th season. 40 seasons. That means it was on for 40 years, right? Like, generally a season a year? That's how most shows go? Featuring the winners from both previous shows in 2020. In November 2022, Wilson ran unopposed for the 82nd District of the Kentucky House after Republican incumbent Regina Huff retired. Kentucky law states that a person is guilty of incest if they engage in sexual relations with a person they know to be, quote, his or her parent, child, grandparent, grandchild, great-grandparent, great-grandchild, uncle, aunt, nephew, niece, brother, sister, first cousin, ancestor, or descendant. The amendment introduced... Wow, ancestor. I like that. I like that. The amendment introduced by Wilson, if passed, would remove first cousin from this list. It would also alter Kentucky law on parole for violent offenders to include a person who, quote, has been convicted of incest by sexual contact within the definition. It would also alter Kentucky law on parole for violent offenders to include a person who, quote, who has been convicted of incest by within the definition. Oh, so it would count incest as a violent sexual offense? I guess that's a good side of this. Wilson's bill was called Truly Insane by Eliza Orlins, a New York public defender who previously appeared as a contestant on Survivor as well. Why are so many fucking government officials appearing as contestants on Survivor. Do I need to watch this show? Survivor Vanuatu and Survivor Micronesia. In a nearly 2-minute TikTok video, also shared on her X account, Orland said, quote, "Oh my god, I've got some wild news. This news relates to David vs. Goliath winner of Survivor, Nick Wilson, who then leveraged the fame he obtained from winning Survivor to run for Kentucky state legislator and got elected. Quote, Nick Wilson is not only supporting, but also introduced a bill that would reclassify incest in the state of Kentucky to not include your own first cousin. Kentucky, like so many other places, is facing a lot of issues, and this is Nick's top legislative priority." Dude, that is... And it's Kentucky, you know? Like, it really doesn't get better than that, right? In 2024, a bill being pushed by Kentucky Republicans to loosen laws on incest. That's extraordinary. Orland's urged her followers to, quote, "reach out to anyone you know in Kentucky and tell them to flood his office with phone calls and make this story known." In August 2021, webcomic creator and YouTuber Christine Weston Chandler, also known as Chris Chan, was arrested on a charge of... This article went places I was not expecting, guys. Listen, I'm not trying to start shit or anything, but didn't Keffels have Chris Chan on her stream? Or, like, do a video interview with her, like, yesterday? I heard about it on Twitter. But yeah, as the article is saying, in August of 2021, webcomic creator and YouTuber Christine Weston Chandler, also known as Chris Chan, was arrested on a charge of incest in Virginia and later caused a stir by stamping their feet repeatedly in court to disrupt proceedings. The case was dismissed in August 2023. French survivors of incest spoke out online in January 2021 using the hashtag #MeTooIncest, but spelled in like a French way, I guess, after prominent lawyer Camille Kouchner alleged that her stepfather, a high-profile political scientist, sexually abused her as a child. Yeah, it seems like there's definitely some concerns to have about this suggested bill. Definitely some concerns worth having. Oh, we've got a video attached. Ooh, a video. I love when there's a video attached to these articles. That's always fun. What you got? Oh, it's gonna make me read? Is there no actual... That's what he looks like? Dude, wait, is anyone really surprised? He looks inbred, dude. This guy's a sandwich. Look at this dude. Where is he? Oh, is this Survivor? Is this when he was on Survivor? I hate when there's a video attached and there's no actual, like... There's no actual video, you know? It's just sort of... It's just sort of like the same thing I just read, but like with some background music and some neat editing. Oh, nice neck crack. I love that. Here, really quick. I wonder if there's more coverage on this story. Is there not? Holy crap. That's wild to me that there aren't more people covering this. I get that it's like a pretty new story and it came out today, but you would think there'd be more people on top of the Republican in Kentucky pushing a bill that would make sex with your first cousin not be considered incest legally. I don't know. I feel like that's a pretty high priority. What is there, like, the dangers of incest? Or I guess it would be inbreeding, right? Obviously, not every incestuous relationship has to lead to inbreeding, but, like, you know, The legality of incest broadly can lead to that type of thing quite readily, right? It's a pretty big issue. I imagine many of you guys are probably thinking of Destiny's like incest is morally neutral debate right now, but Destiny's reason for why incest is not good, because he doesn't believe it's fully morally neutral, he does believe there's problems with it, is that not having taboos against incest as a whole can lead to a bit of a slippery slope in which we're basically allowing inbreeding to occur. Now, good family planning accessibility makes that less of a problem, but yeah, we probably shouldn't societally encourage incest. I don't think it's a good thing. Maybe I'm going to look like a massive bigot and I'm going to feel bad about this in like 10 years, and maybe like the incest rights movement ends up getting really big, but I don't think so. I'm going to be real. I'm not seeing that. I don't see it coming. I'm known to be a bit of a prophet, and I don't see that future happening. I mean, were we ever flooded with an army of mutant incest babies? Well, Zan, shut the fuck up. Wait, what am I saying that I shouldn't be talking about? What do you mean? Here, why is inbreeding bad? Explained.
1649, the King of Spain won.
I fucking hate this channel. God damn it, Infographics Show. I always see this channel and I think, this could be good, and then it's garbage. BBC Earth Science? Is this going to copyright cuck? This might copy. Not believe that we are, like, bugs. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure we probably should not encourage incest. I do not like this guy, this Nick Wilson guy. I do not like him. I do not like his incest bill. And I don't like what's happening to Kentucky. It's becoming more Kentucky, and that's a problem. Kentucky should be less Kentucky.